How does oil work? Let's do a series of whiteboards. Today's whiteboard is how oil works, part one. Everybody in the world interacts with oil every single day, but the place that we see the price change the most is at the gas pump. So let's start there. This is you. You're sad because your car doesn't work because it needs oil. Well, specifically, it needs gasoline, which is a product that is made from crude oil. But where does crude oil come from in the first place? Crude oil is an energy packed material that comes from deep inside of the earth. It used to be organic matter, but through centuries of pressure and heat, it turns into this black liquid that you know. This is oil. But the thing about oil is, it doesn't come to you. You got to go find it. So we start the upstream phase where geologists like this guy explore for oil 1 to 5 miles below the Earth's crust. And once we find the oil, it's coming with us. That's when we begin the extraction phase, when the crude oil is brought out of the ground into those dippy things and turned into barrels. Important thing to remember about oil extraction, it is an enormously costly and lengthy process to actually build an apparatus that can bring oil out of the ground. From the point of finding oil to the point of extracting oil, you're talking about 5 to 10 years. So when they find oil somewhere, it doesn't mean that that oil is just on the market the next day. After extraction, the oil goes on to become new things. This is called the midstream phase, and it's where crude oil goes to the refinery, and this is the moment where people fight over oil the most. Moving crude oil from the place that is found to the place that it's going to be refined into a petroleum product is the reason that we have energetic choke points. Choke points like the Strait of Hormuz or the Strait of Malacca are important because if you cannot refine oil, then you cannot survive as a country. Once you put it through the refining process, it's usable as a product and it forgets where it came from. Gasoline is only one of these products, and we'll talk about others in the future. The final phase in downstream oil is distribution, and that's when the oil comes to your gas station. The price of gasoline ultimately comes to us through all of the value adds along this chain of events. And it doesn't care what we think of the price of gasoline. This is what's called an inelastic economy, basically something that regardless of the price, you have to buy. So in the beginning, you were sad because your car didn't have any gasoline. And in the end, you're sad because your car does have gasoline. It's just expensive as hell. This is part one of how oil works. If you want me to do part two, leave a comment.